I once heard a story. A friend of mine told me that she was learning tailoring in a shop somewhere, and once her madam see a customer coming in from outside, she would hide under the table and they would use fabrics to cover her. Can you imagine that? What if she suffocates and die? Why would you want to put yourself through all that simply because you are lying? I am a Christian. I became a Christian before I became a business person, before I started fashion design. So that is even more important to me, not lying, being true to myself and true to my clients. Because hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you join me once again. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. If this is your first time here, you're welcome. Kindly remember to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so that you can get notified anytime I upload a new video. My name is Hope. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the 3 attributes you must possess as an entrepreneur in 2022. We are currently in a period of time where people are going into businesses. Almost every family has an entrepreneur, from small scale businesses to medium scale to large scale. So many people are into businesses these days, and there's so much going on, both positively and negatively, in the business world. And then also we discover that there's no particular business that you are going to start that you are the first one to invent. There are thousands of people already doing that. So if you do not possess the attributes that we are going to be talking about in this video, you may either run out of business, get frustrated, pack up, or constantly run your business at a loss. So the purpose of this video is to help you identify the characteristics you must possess as an entrepreneur in 2022 to make you better, to generate more profits for your business. And for people that are planning on starting a new business, is to also help you know what you should do, the structures and the systems you should put in place before starting your business. Number 1 point is honesty and integrity. I'm merging the both points into one, honesty and integrity, because they kind of mean the same thing, right? So honesty and integrity is something that you must possess as an entrepreneur. You may think that people do not know, or you can continue living in the falsehood and in the pretense and all that, but in no time you discover that you run out of business, because most businesses survive on referral. So if you continue to live in deceit, in lie, you keep lying to your customers, delivering the wrong products to them other than what they ordered, you are going to run out of business, and you are going to your integrity. The Bible says that a good name is better than riches, is better than gold and silver. So your integrity has to be on point, and you also have to be very honest. Take, for example, as I will always say, I am a fashion designer. If there's one career that people that is associated with lies, is we fashion designers. People feel like we can lie. Like you say your clothes will be ready today, the clothes will not be ready. Some people, they will be getting married, they'll discover that the wedding dress, the suit, whatever is not ready. People are crying, laying curses on tailors and all that. And someone once said that because tailors were the ones that tore the garments and shared Jesus' garments when he was crucified, that is why the profession got cursed. And some people also say the carpenters too are still under the same cause. I don't know how true this is, but it's just for the joke. So tailors can lie because of greed. Most times because of greed. You keep collecting jobs that you know that you cannot take. Let me not keep handcraft, people that do tailoring, carpentry, people that do skill crafts. You keep taking more than you can deliver because of the greed. You cannot politely say, oh, sorry, I can't take this right now. Or if I take it, I can't deliver it when you want it to be delivered. This is when you just keep taking it and collecting money. At the end of the day, you are in an ocean filled and you can't even breathe. You are literally drowning because you've taken so much more than you can actually deliver. And then you keep disappointing people. No matter how good you are, words will begin to go out. Ah, no, if it's that fashion house, forget about them. They don't know how to deliver. If you want to make your furniture, never you go to that guy. He's not going to deliver. When you hear people calling, you are calling somebody to deliver something to you, you keep calling them, they are not picking your calls. Sometimes it ends up in police case because of integrity and truth. Integrity and truth should be like a bracelet. It should be grind around you. It's not something that I've been in the fashion business for close to 6 years. Yeah. Nobody can say I have disappointed them. Please, if I've disappointed you, comment down below. I want to see that I have never, one, because I do not take more than I can deliver at a time. If there's any reason why I will not deliver your clothes at the time that we both agreed, I will put a call across to you. I will not wait for you to come. Then when you come, I'll start telling you stories. That's wrong. So if there's any reason why you cannot meet up with your own end of the bargain, it's very important that you put a call across to your clients and also inform them, this is what happened. I can't deliver. I had power issues, this and that. I couldn't get what you asked for from the market and all that. Do not wait for them to come over. Then you start making excuses. I once heard a story. A friend of mine told me that she was learning tailoring in a shop somewhere, and once her madam see a customer coming in from outside, she would hide under the table and they will use fabrics to cover her. Can you imagine that? What if she suffocates and die? Why would you want to put yourself through all that simply because you are lying? I am a Christian. I became a Christian before I became a business person, before I started fashion design. So that is even more important to me, not lying, being true to myself and true to my clients, because words will go out. Do not let greed make you take. And if you know that you're having so much orders, more than you can handle, then that means you need more hands. You need more hands. You need to employ more people to help you to facilitate your production process so that you can deliver on time. Also on the issue of honesty and integrity, in the social media era that we find ourselves today, many people are uploading products online that they don't have. And you upload something that you do not have exactly that, just to entice people. That's deception. You're just trying to entice people to patronize you. When they place an order for that thing, what they end up getting, or what they end up receiving, or what ends up being delivered to them is completely and totally different from what they saw online. By that time, money must have exchanged hands. You can't even reach them, and it's really, really bad. There was a video I saw online recently about someone that ordered a chair of 3 million naira. I'm not going to call any brand name. And when the chair got delivered, it was so strong, it was so uncomfortable. The owner, out of curiosity, had to open up the chair. And guess what? It was filled with rags, pieces of clothes. It wasn't properly done at all. Also, for example, for we ladies that use weave-on, like there's a particular weave-on you keep seeing on everybody's status. I have it for sale. I have it, and I keep wondering, doesn't this particular weave-on get sold? That like one particular product, it can be hair, it can be shoe. You keep seeing it everywhere. That's already a red flag. See, they don't have that particular thing, and when it gets delivered, I don't know if you've been a victim of what you order versus what you got. Please, if you've been a victim, comment down so that we could see and all laugh together. It's quite annoying. If you do not have an exact product to deliver, why lie to people by going to upload what you do not even have? Instead, upload exactly what you have, and integrity will speak for you. Before you know, you start having orders. That's why most people are skeptical about ordering things online. Even people that are being honest in uploading what they actually do have, they are not getting sales as they ought to, simply because people are scared of falling into the trick of being deceived and all of that. Do not upload what you do not have. Do not send a message of what you are not. Do not like grind your integrity and truth. Even if you are working under someone, be as honest and as sincere as possible. When you are sent on errands, refund back the change. Give proper financial accounts, because life is a circle. Tomorrow you are going to have your own business, and you don't want people doing that to you. So it's very, very important that when you are serving, when you are handling finances, anywhere you find yourself, let truth, let's honesty, let integrity be your second name in code. Let there be something that is just a part of you, because people are watching. Whether you like it or not, people are watching, and people will make referrals. Like, if you bring an outfit for me and say you want it in 24 hours, I won't sleep until I finish that outfit. That's just the way I operate personally, because I wouldn't want to disappoint you. That's why some people also lie about the exact day that they want to use their outfits. I've had brides that didn't know me. They came for me to make their wedding outfits, and the next thing they'll just say, "Oh, my wedding is on the 30th of November," for example. Then I deliver the clothes like first or second week of November. Then I'm waiting online to see pictures of their wedding. Lo and behold, I did not see any picture. I'll see next time I'll start seeing picture for 26th December. Why? They gave me a month interval so that if I was going to disappoint them, they would not be disappointed, like they had enough room. So both you customers are now even lying to business owners. So if you are going to have a successful business and be a successful entrepreneur in 2022, you have to have truth in you. You have to be a man or a woman of integrity to enable you succeed. It will keep you from embarrassment. You have your peace of mind, and even God in heaven will bless your business. Remember, do not upload what you do not have in the name of trying to sell it out, to send the fake product, or so don't do that. Is very, very wrong. So secondly, another attribute that you must possess as an entrepreneur in 2022 is creativity. Yeah, very important. Just like I said in the beginning of this video, there are many people doing everything now. If you want to go into any business, there are people doing it. What is that about you that will stand out? What is that thing about your brand that will stand out, that will make people want to come for you, that will make people want to patronize you, that will make people want to travel miles to participate in the service that you have to render when they have other options around them? For example, someone will sit in Nigeria and order clothes from another country, or from another country and ordering clothes from Lagos, from Benue, from Abuja. Not because you do not have designers there, but there's something about a particular brand that draws you to them. I'm so sorry, I keep using fashion designer as an example because that's the field that I find myself. But it doesn't matter, yeah? It doesn't matter where you find yourself. It's still the same thing. If there's something you are doing, try and make sure that you have something extra about it. I'm going to tell you guys a story. So when I started making dresses some years ago, when I came back from Lagos from my intern, and then people used to just put clothes in black nylon. For those of us in Nigeria, we know that black nylon, like maybe they go to the market and buy something. It could be vegetables, it could be food stuff. Then when you come to pick your clothes, they'll just put the clothes inside the black nylon. It had no class. But then in Lagos, I saw the way people had fancy bags and all this. This is like over 10 years ago now. So when I came back, I made sure that I came with that standard. I didn't have money to brand bags, but I always tried to use the transparent packaging line. And you know what? They were the same price. The beautiful, fancy, transparent nylon with a seal was the same price as the regular black nylon that we use. But I made sure that I used to put my clothing. And when I deliver clothes, you could see the expression on my customer face like, wow, I hope your packaging will be here, and so on and so forth. Like, people liked that I was bringing something new. If everyone is doing something, you have to think of a way. You have to think of a creative way to make your own stand out in order to bring you more clients. That's thinking. That's trying to go extra mile, trying to do what people will not do ordinarily, trying to see how you can even take your products to your clients instead of just sitting for them to come to you. There are many, many, many ways to improve your creativity. Never be satisfied with the position that you are. Always seek knowledge. Always try to find new methods to improve on what you already know. Is very, very, very important. And study people that are in the field that you are. Don't live in blindness and don't live in ignorance. Follow people that are already doing what you are doing and try to see how you can improve on it. In my previous video, I spoke about internship. If you've not watched that video, please, I'll leave it in the description box below. Kindly go back and watch that video. If you have interned somewhere before, you can also capitalize on the weaknesses of the organization and see how you can improve on it, keeping your work environment clean. I mean, there's just a lot. That's why we discovered that some people that didn't have the privilege of having formal education, the way they run their business may be different from ours, because you have the exposure, you have social media, you have so much to help you. Even in terms of social media, when you're trying to upload a product, make sure your background is neat, make sure that your clothes are well ironed out. There was this time I was on Facebook, I saw a picture, someone said order your, I can't remember what it was, nationwide delivery. The picture was so dark. It was like the picture was taken around 5 a.m. Hey God. It was so dark. I couldn't see the product, and there were so much. Like, she was trying to sell clothes, I think. Then she snapped a picture of all the clothes together on the floor. Why place clothes on the floor? If because they are not rags, so you shouldn't do that. If you must place your clothes on the floor, you should do that on the carpet, on the floor fabric. There are many ways that you can present your clothes to look presentable and nice and appealing to your clients. Just like I said, there are 1,001 options out there. If you do not make your product stand out, if you are not creative in the way you produce, in the way you market your product, you are not going to have profit in your business. You are going to run out of business. People will go for better options. And then there's some people say, I'm not a social media type. Hello, if you are into business in this generation, in this century, you have to be active on social media. I have made clothes for people that I have never seen in my life because of how active I am on social media. Back then on Facebook, people didn't used to advertise. I was one of the first persons that started advertising my product around my vicinity on Facebook then, and most of the others I had during the early stage of my career started online. There's nothing like I am not a social media person. If you are an entrepreneur, no matter what it is, try. You are going to have more people order your products, and in the end, you are going to make more money and in your business, which will help you in the long run. So creativity is another important attribute that you must possess as an entrepreneur in 2022. The third and the final point I have here is consistency and hard work. The importance of consistency cannot be overemphasized in business in the 21st century today. Some people are so inconsistent. Like, today they are there saying that they are selling cars, next tomorrow they are selling cow, next tomorrow they are into event management, next tomorrow they are fashion designers, next tomorrow they are caterers. People do not even know what you do. Now, I'm not saying that there's no room for merging 2 or 3 businesses, but you should have a brand identity. That is where consistency comes in. If you know that this is what you are going to do, and you can, and even if you want to do many things, you can have different social media platforms for them. And maybe there's something, for example, there are many other side businesses I do, but majorly publicly people know me as a fashion entrepreneur. But there are other things that I do, there are other little investments I do to help me, but I do not post everything out there. You understand? Because I want to be known for something, especially as a young business owner, somebody that is young, that's just coming into the business world. Try as much as possible to be consistent. I there was I had a friend that's a fashion designer, and due to childbirth, pregnancy, and all, she had to close down her business for some months. Coming back would be very difficult because people will feel like, what if I pay money for an outfit and she's not there? What if I enroll to train and she's not there and all that? So you have to try as much as possible to be consistent. And in consistency, building your business brand outside of yourself is very, very important. This is important because when you are not around, your business should be able to run effectively and efficiently without you. So do not throw your face out there. It's better you push your brand and sit back so that when people walk into your organization and they do not see you, they'll be comfortable enough to pay money, to patronize whatever you have to render without actually seeing. So this is very, very important. Even on social media, try as much as possible to push your brand and not you yourself, so that people can have the confidence to always patronize you, and so they will feel confident to talk to anybody they meet in your business environment in your absence, or even with you being present there. So you have to be consistent and you have to be hard working. Like, you have to put in a lot of hard work, and putting in a lot of hard work also has to do with patience. Do not expect your business to start paying you in millions, in billions overnight. Every successful businessman or woman that you see in the world today started from somewhere, and they had to grind through hard work, through perseverance, through consistency. So you have to be consistent and you have to be very patient with yourself. And you have to know that in business, it's not every day that will be rosy, that will be filled with clients and will be filled with so much money. There are low moments and there are high moments. So you have to know that it's very, very important for you to be consistent and to be patient with your business. Your business is like a baby. When you give birth to a child, you do not expect the child to start walking, to start running in a day. There's a process of sitting, of crawling, of standing, of walking, of running, and all that. So that's just how business is. You have to be very patient with your business. You have to put in a lot of hard work. You have to be your greatest fan. You have to, if you have an organization, try to be the first to use it. There are things that you have to put in every stage of your business. So much hard work, so that much later, when you have been able to stabilize a proper structure, then you can establish and then you know that you've put people in place to handle your business. I hope that this video has been so helpful to you. If you have other attributes that you feel like an entrepreneur in 2022 should be fully aware of and should possess, please leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Hope. Once again, if you have not subscribed, please remember to subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.